Hi, this is Max Kaiser, host of the Kaiser Report. I want to talk to you about this global viral campaign, Crash JP Morgan, buy silver. The fact is that JP Morgan is a huge player in the derivatives market. They've got a balance sheet exposure of something like 1.5 trillion. A lot of that is tied to their silver shorts. That is to say, they have sold silver contracts that don't exist. They're engaged in naked short selling. This is a form of counterfeiting. Huge hedge funds around the world are buying lots of silver because they know that if they force JP Morgan to have to buy silver in the open market, they're going to make money. Yep. What I'm saying is you can piggyback on these huge players. All you need to do is buy one silver coin, maybe two silver coins, demand physical delivery of that silver, thus forcing JP Morgan and these other financial terrorists to have to cover their negative bets and put a company like JP Morgan basically forcing them into bankruptcy because there's no way they can cover their liabilities if we all buy one silver coin and demand physical delivery. Put JP Morgan, a financial terrorist, out of business. Buy silver.
This time around, it isn't just JP Morgan. There's 8 banks. 8 major banks. All of them just plopped down a lot of shorts. They are the ones who are responsible for keeping gold and silver prices down as low as they are, when we all know they're way more valuable than what we see on the market. So what Max is saying, what we're seeing Reddit do is this. So these companies get together on a specific stock, but we're going to use silver this time. They come together and they say, hey, they get a bunch of silver. And then they short the silver. So let's say they get let's say they get 1,000 ounces of silver. I'm just using this for round numbers. So they get 1,000 ounces of silver, okay? And what they do is going to short the market. Let's say it goes for, $10 an ounce. Then by shorting the market, because they're influencers, these banks, and they get their media buddies to help push this message. So they go and they dump the silver on the market, lowering the price of the silver. So it goes from $10, and what it looks like is the market is being saturated with silver. Therefore, it drives the value of the silver down. Also, what happens is its purpose is to scare the crap out of speculators, like amateur investors. So if you just bought a bunch of silver at $10, you don't know what the hell's going on, and all of a sudden you see it drop down to $8, $7, and all of a sudden it gets to $5, you're like, crap, I just bought a bunch of silver at $10 an ounce. You'll go back and sell your silver and you'll end up with a loss. So now what ends up happening is all these amateurs, all these speculators end up parting with their silver because they're panicking about the lowering of the price. It's been manipulated. So now all of this silver is back on the market, but instead of $10 an ounce, it's now $5 an ounce. So these big bankers, what they do is they turn around, they swoop it up. They buy it. They just bought it out at a discount. So they give the 1,000 ounces that they borrow back, and then they keep the difference, and that's how they get rich.
Crooks.
See how that works? Very, very sneaky. So they're doing it again. What happens is they smash the value down. So these 8 banks are getting ready to do that very same thing. So when you see, hold on one second here, let me get over to where the current market is. So when you see that particular post by Bob Coleman, people have different interpretations of what that means. To me, this looks like they're going to try to short the market again. And there's 8 banks out there that are looking to make that move.
Crooked ass.
Are they going to try to short silver and drive the price down again? They do it all the time. We call it smashing. They're trying to smash the price down. They can't afford for it to get too high. But they see this opportunity in which they could manipulate the market again and get people to get scared about the value and start selling their silver so that they could pick up more at a cheaper rate. What Max is talking about, when they do this, they start smashing the market. What you do is you run out there and you buy it. You make the silver that they're... Not only do you buy the silver that they put on the market, but you start buying up all the other silver, and what ends up happening, it causes the value of the silver to go up, not instead of down. So when they have to go to cover their shorts, they end up losing money because, they bought the silver at $10 an ounce to do this nifty little trick. But if the silver costs them more money to buy back to cover what they borrowed, they lose money. And you see, the more we buy, the more they're forced to spend more money to buy it back. If the market is really scarce and there's not a lot of silver out there, we just keep driving up the value of silver more and more. So I want to encourage everybody, whether it's just 1 ounce, if you could buy more, then do so. I encourage you to do so. Now, there's no guarantee that this is going to work. I want to put that out there. But this campaign versus the one that was done 10 years ago, it's much, much more easier to reach a lot more people.
Same thing happened with GameStop.
I've spoken to people in 7 different countries about this, just chatting. And they're like, what should we do? I was like, buy silver right now. Now is the time. Buy silver, okay? Now, forget all this stuff over here, but this is going to be used as a distraction. They've been using this as a distraction. This is a distraction, all right? So, when you buy the silver, they're going to try to save their own tuchus. And what I mean by that is if they start to see the value going up instead of down, you best believe they're going to do anything and everything, just like what happened to GameStop, to try to cause the market to look like it's dropping. Do not fall for it. Hold tight.
Yep.
Hold the line. Continue to go out there if you can and just buy 1 ounce. It's not a lot right now. It's about $30 an ounce, $31 an ounce if you buy it over the internet. Okay? And we take a look at Money Metals. Look, everybody's preparing right now for this. And already they're moving, silver around. You're seeing this stuff. Everybody's getting ready to try to cover their bet. Look at this. See right here? Look at it. My friends over at Money Metals, look at this. Attention. Due to the extremely high weekend volume, we cannot accept any more new orders until the global market opens up Sunday night. So, again, just be prepared come Monday to just buy as many as you can. But if you could do at least one, that's going to help out this push. So I want to encourage everybody to do it. I want to encourage all the other YouTube content creators to please start just let people know about this. The more people we inform them, the more we spread this message, the more we can help put silver where its true value is, where the debt clock is. Is that possible? It's possible. But it's going to take all hands on deck. And I want to encourage everybody.
It could go from $30 an ounce to $1,000 plus an ounce.
The tools that we have today, and we see the people on the Reddit, the ones who did the GameStop thing. They said their goal is to push silver up to $1,000 an ounce.
See?
All right. I hope you guys are all in on this. Share this message. Share with your family. It's only right that we finally get precious metals up to its real value. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the thumbs up.